Hello, and welcome back to the Casting of Frank Stone. You join us here in the steel mill with Jaime, Linda, and your boy. I don't remember. I don't remember my man's name. He was like one of my favorite characters. Sam. No, Sam is the cop. Never mind. I don't know. Chris, not Linda. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'm gonna try not to die. Oh, it's an important door. Okay, well, let's get right into it. I'm just gonna do a little quick search of this room. It wants me to be over there, and I know this. Please excuse my cough, as I'm still a little under the weather. We are recovering, but it is a slow process. It's a clown! Alright. Well, let's see, we came in through there. We need to get into the shed. But there's other ways to go, Chad. You know, Jaime, he's been a little apprehensive this whole time. And I think he's probably the smart one for his apprehensiveness. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't be fucking around in here. You know, I mean, it's just not a smart thing to do. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for like some urban exploration. Where's this cord lead? Into that mess and over to the Jenny. Okay, let's see what else there is before we push the button. Robert, what have you found, my man? Robert, favorite character. Yeah, dude, I make great skill checks. All the time. All the time. I mean, I was a survivor main for like my first, I don't know, maybe 400 hours. Nah, bro, that's not it at all. Oh, I don't want either of those answers. Don't be like that, y'all. Come on now. I don't like either of those answers, but I mean, I just want some time alone with my girl. Man, Robert, it ain't like that, dude. Okay, just because Jaime feels that way doesn't mean I do. Let's find parts to fix this Jenny. Like a nice bolt. Perfect. Listen, Robert, my man, you ain't gotta get upset, dude. Like, I ain't all about that, you know. I crouch under here. Crouch? No, I cannot crouch under there. I still can't get in the store. No. Okay. You are fairly early. Welcome. And if you're joining me on YouTube, welcome to you too. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, do a like and a subscribe and all that good stuff. Or don't. I mean, that's your prerogative. No pressure. It'd be a lot cooler if you did, but, you know. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's fix this generator. Is it gonna make me make skill checks? Hold right trigger to repair. Skill checks will appear. Press A. Okay, I got you, bro. Okay. You know what's gonna suck is there's gonna be a part of my mind that's expecting Storm or Merciless Storm to kick in at the end of this Jenny. It didn't, luckily. Listen, Robert, I ain't trying to shoulder barge you, bro. Okay, but stand a little close. Okay? Like, I get, we could have invited you along, but you know, like, Your dad's not exactly super cool, firstly. A key. Okay. Yeah, we should. Thanks, Chris. Oh, yeah, just barge me out of the way. It's fine. You gonna open the door? Can I bash it? No. Locked from other side. Can I smash out a window? I mean, it's probably destruction of property, but you know, can I move the sheet? No. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Sure. So there's a climbing spot here. Are there other climbing spots in this room? No. Nah, son, it is way too dark. You don't be climbing up in here, man. What's wrong with you? Nah, son, it is way too dark. Where's my flashlight? My man's, I'm telling you, this is acoustic tile. Nah, I ain't walking on top of acoustic fucking tile. Get out of here with that shit. No. You're lucky you ain't falling through the rooftops. Okay? Acoustic tile is not exactly the sternest of stuff. Open sesame. Frank Stone. Freight cars, key 17. Okay. So we got the key for the boxcar. Hey, babe. Well, let's, he is watching us. Hello and welcome to the show, Aqua. Open sesame. You know, I don't have problems with heights. No game sounds. That should fix that. Sorry about that, folks. Well, no time like the present. I'll go first.
I'll go first. Busy is 1, 2, 3.
You know, there's probably a board or something that you could have laid across there. Oh my god, do not let this motherfucker fall.
Got you.
Thanks, man. That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
That would not have.
Not wanted
And your dad would have been fucking
That would be
pissed.
even more pleasant.
Y'all could have laid that door.
Check it.
That door right there in the background.
Wow.
Y'all could have made a
Right
bridge
through the wall.
with that door. What do people say? This is my Roman Empire. Y'all could have made a bridge with that door. Jaime could have made that jump, laid them shits down.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a hand, bro.
and it's got friends.
This is insane.
I mean, it's kind of cool though. I mean, no. It's definitely insane.
Come loose from the framework.
Yeah, it does sound like Dead by Daylight skill checks. Bearing in mind, this is a product of BHVR. Cedar Steel Core, blah, 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 blah. MS-815, okay.
Who are
Ooh,
these other people?
Parker D. No. Want to get close. Feel every blow. Hear their screams. Kessler E. This time, make it last. Better control. For the neck, small cuts. Keep clean. Taste their fear. So he's developing a weapon set. R to turn page. Thank you. A creature forged to purge the world. Please excuse me. Use what's at hand. No, not what I see at night. Inspire terror. Cut. Fix. So he didn't want to see his own face. No, I didn't want to go back to the first page, you goof. Is that all? I guess that's all? Question mark? It's not letting me turn another page. Okay. I'd be keeping that.
This must be a school.
Specific weapon for each victim.
I guess the cops never connected Frank Stone to this.
Callern's son and friend murdered, say police, Monday, September 17th, 1962. Following several days of rumors and speculation, Sheriff Lloyd Cusick last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Callern and Joyce Barton at Hawkline Point last Thursday night as a double murder. There's their pictures. George Callern, 28, son of Cedar Hills respected drugstore proprietor William Callern, and his friend Joyce Barton died after their car crash and caught fire. Deputies have been working tirelessly over the weekend and have now determined that Mr. Callern's car was parked when it left the road, indicating the involvement of a third party. The news of another murder in our peaceful community represents a shock to us all, coming so soon in the wake of the July killing of widow Dorothy Clay. But, as in that episode, when Mrs. Clay's nephew Elvin was caught and convicted following a rapid investigation by Sheriff Cusick, we must all hope and pray for a swift and just outcome.
Oh, fuck! What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims there.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
No shit.
Because they went and just left all this stuff here. I'm sorry, man. I think I gotta go get my dad now. What? This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
You can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
But the movie.
The movie's done. Robert's right. We should get the sheriff. We got what we need.
Yeah. Jaime, stop trying to look like a badass for your girlfriend.
Touch anything else. Okay.
Okay. Robert, 100%. He's right. He's got this shit. He's being
We
smart.
should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Jaime, now that you're on board, we should get the fuck out of here.
We gotta go.
And to be clear, yes, in one case they caught the wrong person, bearing in mind Frank did get killed. Robert's dad took him
We
down.
should wait outside until Robert comes back.
Maybe you should fucking leave.
Do you think moving that's such a good idea?
No way I'm not getting a shot of this thing.
Yeah, but it's like evidence.
Nobody can prove we knew that before we got the shot. Plausible deniability, man.
I don't think that's what that
Well,
means.
That's
I won't tell if you don't.
really not what that
I'm
means.
just not cool with this.
Okay, noted.
Don't you care at all how I feel?
Of course I care how you feel.
And please, just forget about getting the shot and let's go outside and wait for Robert and his dad to get back.
I really don't appreciate you forcing me to choose between you and the movie.
I don't enjoy asking you to make that choice. You haven't given me much of one either.
True that. She's been
Jaime,
a
I
terrible
understand
girlfriend
where you're coming from.
and director.
We can talk about it. But right now, we're running out of time, and I just want to focus on finishing up and getting out of here. And then, as soon as we're done, it's you and me again, all the way.
I'm gonna give her a chance. And the reason I'm gonna give her a chance is because creators sometimes get caught up in their bullshit. But there needs to be a serious conversation, because if I was Jaime, there'd be a serious fucking conversation. Yeah, it is very selfish.
Yeah,
You know, that's all I'm saying.
I appreciate it hearing you out. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, should we wait outside?
You go. Be right there, promise.
No, don't split
Please
the
don't make me
party.
jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
I mean, though. Uh-oh.
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
Nope. Nope. As soon as I encounter some eldritch fucking bullshit because you wanted to make a movie, we're done. I am moving away 5 ever. Goodbye.
What is it?
I mean, fuck it. Oh. Shit.
Anything? Nothing. Not that I can see. Telling you, this door's a waste of time.
Whatever's back there, it's important enough that she's put it behind this thing. I think the only way in is to solve it. There's an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
Okay, let's say we all go hunting around this place for the missing cylinder tumbler thing. Even if we manage to find it, how do we solve the rest of it?
Maybe there's something else in the atrium that's like a clue.
Why would anyone put a clue for their massively complicated lock right out in the open? Practically right in front of it.
Just a guess, but why not try this?
Good guess.
Well, I wasn't actually expecting that to work.
Almost like you knew.
Okay. Douche Candle right here is an idiot. So how is he smart enough to know that? Can we get an F in chat for Jaime? I mean, I was definitely going to be breaking up with Chris anyway, but that's not exactly the way I wanted to go about it. You know, I didn't actually want my body to break up. Wasn't really the plan. Ooh. Hello, little Legion. You don't have a pull string. Goodbye, Susie. Movie review. Murder Myth. Review. Excuse me. Reviewed at the Second Fiendish Desires Fan Festival by your correspondent, Rabbit Hound. At first glance, the only real issue with Murder Mill is its unskillful composition. The cinematic equivalent of your sister's kids putting on a play for the family before Thanksgiving dinner. The film sadly begins to dissolve into a vehicle for the filmmakers to not scare us, the audience, but instead show us how many other better horror films they've seen. The thing is, these aspects are not unusual in the genre and have, more or less, become par for the course on the festival circuit. What was unusual, however, was the oddly unsettling feeling that blanketed the 10 p.m. audience from the first frame, and I honestly cannot explain why. The overall sense of dread that evening was palpable and unlike anything I had experienced before, or am keen to experience again. The screening was mercifully cut short, though, as two festival goers began to assault nearby audience members before turning on one another, turning what was a below-average movie-going experience into absolute pandemonium. This reviewer could not get out of that theater fast enough. I'm not sure if this is a trick or gimmick of some kind on the part of the filmmakers, and I'm not sure how that would even happen, but I'd have to imagine anyone with the mind to do something so devious would make a much better film than this. So the movie got slated, which honestly comes as no surprise. It's a Bill auction house, yeah.
That's a lot of dollars for an old movie.
Wow, 10 grand for some 8mm film. Wow, 12 grand after taxes. Augustine paid large sum of Monet for the cuttings. Hello? Can we read the thing on the key? No.
You know what they say about keys. Gotta be a lock nearby.
I mean, that
No
is
one says that, Maddie.
the nature of keys, first off. And secondly, yeah, no one has ever said that in the history of ever. Well, let's go take a little sneaky peek around. Maybe there's a wardrobe or something like that. Aw, it's a boon totem. Something is missing. Okay. Find the missing piece.
Something this weird has to be important. Is it open?
Missing a piece. So we gotta find a little hammer and we gotta find some kind of hexagonal piece to try to get into the relic room. Buddha? No. So this was the secret room, which we should have already found the stuff in. Yeah, because that was the plan for the portal machine. Can't get through that door. Or that door. Oh,
You're coming with me, buddy.
yeah, let's just steal an entire fucking tree. That's fine. Okay. It's the tiniest
Some kind
hammer.
of hammer. I wonder if it's from the statue of that little dude.
His name is Billy.
One hillbilly and his hammer reunited. Okay, time to unlock that gate.
Play with your food.
What prize lies behind the mystery door?
Probably a bad one.
Do I even want to know? Maybe it's a pattern, but I can't make heads or tails of it.
Hmm.
Or heads and heads. And heads.
Let's see. A house, a huntress, a skull, a hex, the tree, a spider, smiley face, tinkerer. Is that tinkerer or pop?
There's something etched on these paintings.
Is there? Sure enough. House, tree, hammer. Get out of the way. You fucking. House, tree, hammer.
Ha! That was not so bad.
Well, if you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works, I think you got your wish.
Ray.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Let's take a look around. Be careful.
Yeah. Be careful.
It's like a museum for... I have no fucking idea what. Something unearthly for sure.
Hmm.
Hey, Linda. Check this out.
Oh, what do you want?
These mean anything to you?
Yeah, actually. It's exactly like in my film, The Prophecy of Pain. You know, right after they open the tomb?
Oh, yeah, totally. It is exactly like that. Huh.
You
There
don't
is
know
no
shit.
tomb in The Prophecy of Pain.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. I was getting it mixed up with one of the
Come
other...
to think of it, I don't think there are any tombs in any of my movies. Never been into ancient curses and all that kind of fantasy stuff. But you know that, right? Since you're such a big fan of my work?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You haven't seen a single one of my films, have you?
I am a fan of your reputation.
Sure.
Honestly, when it comes to movies, I'm more of a... kind of guy. Crowd pleaser, is it? Cliff Bar.
My films examine the persistence of evil in the heart of humanity. I'm sorry they're not crowd-pleasing enough for you. But now that you've shown your hand, why don't you tell me how you actually came into possession of the film?
He's got the $12,000 roll.
That's what you want to know. I'm afraid I am gonna need something in exchange.
Seriously? Nah. I don't respect him though. What, you want a wager?
Why don't we make it interesting?
How so?
A little wager.
Terms.
If I win, you tell me what I want to know.
And if I win?
I'll give you my section of the film.
Deal. That's official. You can't take that back.
Jesus, hot sauce. We're not 12.
Yeah.
Flip for it?
Sure, but I get to call it. I call it or no deal.
All right. It's gonna be.
Tails.
Tails.
Crap.
Yeah.
I believe we had a deal.
There's not really much to tell. I wanted a bet from a real down on his luck guy. Now he's dead. So he's not exactly missing it.
How'd he die?
Who was he?
A guy called Robbie G. That's how I know him.
Robert Green?
Sounds right. He was basically 1 foot in the grave when I met him.
Poor Robert. What happened to him?
Well, I gathered, it sounded like he had some serious daddy issues. Never shut up about how much his dad fucked up his life. Anyways, there you go.
He just fed us some bullshit. Like, that may have been how he acquired the tape, but he fed us some bullshit just then.
This whole place is like a film
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you recognize that, I believe that's a depiction of maybe Paimon. I feel like that's right. From what movie? Statue from Akkadian Empire. Cuneiform on fragmentary clay tablets discovered nearby suggests it represents a mythological demon. Worshippers believe it capable of bestowing supernatural power in exchange for their devotion, protecting them and destroying their enemies. I'm pretty sure that's Paimon. From what I can't recall. This guy, can we just talk about this? He's got like the girl stop going on. You know what I mean? Like he's even got the hand on the hip and everything. Girl, if you don't cut that out, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Well, that's cheery.
Oh, that's familiar as well. Was it Poltergeist that was the representation of Paimon from? You may be right. This looks familiar as well. That, oh, what was that from? Because that's from a thing as well. Oh yeah, these paintings, nice and well lit. Sitting back here. I recognize that painting. Do we... Let's look around the rest of the room first, and then we can push the futon. It's Frank's mask.
Is that dried blood?
Let's hold off on opening the table, shall we? And push the futon instead. Boop.
I am speaking from the Trade Winds Movie Theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear, at least to us, what the catalyst for the situation was, but I can confirm that it started in the cinema itself, as it has been reported an employee was stomped to death during a showing of Murder Mill. From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no. Okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion.
No shit.
I can't see. Oh my. Oh. The police have now opened fire. It now sounds like the police line has been broken. I can't see anything. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Yeah, Pazuzu from The Exorcist, not Paimon. You may very well be right. Fold of Fear by Justin Jeffrey. Can we open it? Chapter 28, Manifestation. Getting back to the settlement would have been easy a few hours ago, but the starlight was now suffocated, strangled by storm clouds. Beatrice could neither see nor hear whether she'd been followed, not with the air so full of driving rain, as well as the cackling of crows cutting across each other quickly enough to sound like mocking laughter. Their cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much distance she put between herself and the stage. At least she couldn't hear the squelching, the slithering, the screaming. Yet still she pushed on, through into the roaring darkness. There was no way she could stop, not now. Not when she had no clue where that thing might be. That thing that Stamper had called, conjured, created. Not when the memory of it rising from the sludge and ripping Ron apart was still burning bright in her mind. Something smashed against her shoulder, sending her spinning, tumbling backward into stones, sliding down into shallow salt water with a noisy splash. She landed with a painful cry. The sharp metallic taste of blood filled her mouth, and she released an awful scream as her nerves began to burn. She tried to force herself back up, only for her bad ankle to buckle. She dropped down with a scream of pain. Beatrice reached for the rocks for support, trying to find purchase, but her grasping fingers met only what felt like sinew and spines and sludge. For all the tears beginning to fill her eyes, she could just about see the Druini's form looming over her, still dripping with the mud it was born from and the gore of her friends. The clouds closed above, the rain beginning to drum once more. A knotted appendage in the creature's loathsome form caught the distant, dying half-light as his body moved to strike. I would read that book.
This is...
The camera.
No. There's no way. It can't be.
Hey, Linda. You should really come see.
What is this?
It was just displayed here, open to this page.
Emblemata.
Talismans. Contain wells of great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims. Victims? Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But it must be important to Augustine if it was left open on this page.
Maybe it's...
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Sheriff Green!
A perilous place.
Think we should go retrieve the rest of the crew?
It's like he doesn't even question anything they tell him anymore. I mean, he's a smart kid, but parents can be wrong. He's got to get that through his smiley little skull.
Bonnie?
He can't just be a little mama's boy forever.
Bonnie!
Huh?
It's getting really cold. Maybe we should, get the others head out?
Oh. Cold. Yeah. I got something for that. Pocket warmer.
Let's connect, I mean, we probably shouldn't, but let's connect.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
We're making bad choices today.
Oops. I guess I got colder than I thought when I was following you guys all the way out here. I know my limits. I've had to stay right up against them just to get through the past couple weeks at home.
It can't be all bad to spend more time with your family.
Spoken like a true person who's not spent enough time with my family.
I've spent a lot of time with Jaime.
Jaime's... he can be alright. He just needs to grow up. You've gotta convince him to leave Cedar Hills when he graduates. He could come to New York, anywhere. He just can't stay here.
I don't know if Jaime's ever even imagined himself anywhere else. He doesn't think that far ahead.
Well, even if he hasn't, you've got to.
What, leave?
Yeah. I mean, unless there's some secret, unrequited reason why you might want to stick around.
I mean, no, not some fucking podunk nowhere town.
None of that. Unless you count my many unrequited love affairs with long-dead authors.
I knew it.
That I'm a corpse crusher?
That this town's not worthy of you.
Why do you hate Cedar Hills so much? You used to be like town mascot.
Oh, that was when I thought the world began on Main Street, circled all the way around the earth, and ended right back on Main Street. Once I moved to New York, I realized the real world starts on Canal Street, bounces back and forth between Avenue C and West Side Highway, and ends on 14th Street. Cedar Hills ain't even in the picture.
How's it going with your band? I really want to see you play some shows.
Oh, done so, broke down, kaput.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. Bands, you know. I started a band to get girls, but I made the grave error of dating a girl in my own band.
Oh?
She was cool, but once she found out my trip back home was definite, she and the band pretty much moved on without me.
You deserve better than that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe we should go find everybody else.
Are you sure? I was just starting to warm up.
Yeah, I'm sure.